Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Sim Airport. So we found that we had a little bit of problems with our queuing, our security, sorry, not queuing, our security. So maybe what I need to do is actually go ID, another ID. We can really only do 2 in this area, and then another baggage, bag scanner. Okay, so flip that in there. Ooh, and actually pause while we do that because things are gonna get crazy. Remote bag scanner, cool. Metal detector right there, and I'm hoping that kind of finishes things off. I'm gonna need, if I just get 2 more security personnel, will that work or won't it? Let's just do 1. Got a few workers that's going to come and build these things for us. Oh, we need a queue. Let's build a bit of a queue over here. I'm wondering if that is a bit of a problem. So if we do that, and that. No, that's too much. Just remove those 2 and we'll just start it over there. And then actually, and I want to expand, go to queues. If I expand this queue in this direction, I can't actually do that. So let's delete this queue. Okay, so let's start a new queue. Like so. Alright, so there's 2 security queues there. I just need to make sure that we assign it to this queue over here, and this one assigned to that queue over there. Advanced security research to assign these 2 things. Okay, that's fine. I think, right, I don't know if this will actually work. We'll need 2 more security personnel, I believe. We'll have a look. We'll keep a very close eye on that. What is going on over here? This is just everybody doing everything, right? Getting everybody through here. The queue looks a little bit funny, but with the 2 of them, we really can accommodate much more guys. And this is a little bit overkill. Our scaling doesn't work quite well. We probably need 1 more stand in this area to make this well worth our while, I believe. Can we speed this up so we get some flights? Yeah, so I like the flight scheduling over here a little bit better. So if we actually let's move that in there, and we'll grab 1 more afternoon flight. Afternoon flight is a A320. Yeah, let's accept that A320, please. And we will schedule the A320 as the last flight of the day, and that should get us a pretty good schedule full of flights done. I'm hoping we'll get all of them in there, otherwise we're going to just have 1 flight short. But I'm thinking our pricing, so the airlines have a little bit of an issue over here. They don't quite like that. So let's what I want to grab is some objects. I want to get another vending machine in here, because the food vending machine actually does a hell of a lot, brings in a hell of a lot of money. So that's okay. Is there anything else that we can grab to get some more money? Get out of here and let's have a quick look through this. So that's a body scanner, a more advanced alternative to standard metal detectors. Not sure we need it. Cash register. I just want like a drinks machine. Let's get a drinks machine. 1 there, 1 here. That should hopefully help us out. Okay, so that's definitely not working. We need 2 more security guards lickety split. 1, 2. Get them here, quickly. Oof. There you go. Get the operation moving. What is happening? Must be placed within a zone in order to be restocked. How is it not in a zone? It is in a zone, guys. Anyway, we'll keep an eye. So our security is working quite well. Our ticketing has never been a problem. As far as I know, the airport is very busy. There's certainly something wrong with the drinks machines. How's our status going? That guy's departed almost an hour early. That one did depart an hour early. This one's almost an hour early. This one, yeah, I think everything is still working quite well. I just need us to get to a point where we're actually got a profitable operation. And I was hoping the drinks machine will help a little bit with that. So the passengers are liking the operation. They are slowly picking up a little bit. So hunger is not dealt with very well, and environment is not good. Okay, we can certainly start fixing that. Let's see, is there any plants or anything? Objects, sorry guys, objects, plants. All of them 500. Something like that. Let's see about adding a few plants to the arrangements. Is there anything we can do over there? Yeah, let's just pop one over there too. Hopefully that helps our environment a little. Okay, how's our scheduling going? I'm still not sure what's happening with those drinks machines. All on time, all fully loaded. Yeah, I think our terminal is now doing its thing. I'm wondering a little bit about whether we actually need all of this security, but I think we do actually. Okay, so how's this one going for time? Yeah, on time. Status? That is like half an hour early with 65 passengers on there, so that's okay. We're doing very good with that from that perspective. Hunger, environment is picking up a little bit. Bladder, we want this to be high, right? That's satisfaction numbers. And there we go. Do we have shifts? Can we do scheduling? This is not yet implemented, but it's planned and will be located here once it's been added. It won't be right away, but it's something we're actively working on right now. So no scheduling for staff just yet. Okay, so that's the end of another day. Let's have a look at the finances. So today we only lost like 12k. We had some more terminal fees. So how's our terminal fees? That's getting up. Our runway fees and our terminal fees are popping up quite nicely. I'm gonna increase that yet again to make sure we start to be profitable. So if I go to, how do you do that? Over here somewhere. So commercial pricing, I'm gonna pop that to a 700. And I'm going to pop this to 25, and that should get us about right. That's not great. You know what? I want to pop that up even more, so to 800 over there, and maybe this one, yeah, let's save it to 25. Let's do that. This number is going to drop, but as long as we can still just keep the schedule full, we don't need more interest than we need, right? We just need to keep the schedule full, and hopefully that'll see us get this done. So what's going on over here? So let's dismantle these two machines. Must be placed within a zone in order to be restocked. That has to be a bug, guys, because it is in a zone. It is most definitely in a zone. Okay, those two have been grabbed there. So let's see a drinks vending machine. I think we've got two in stock, right? So if we move... Oh, it's not a vending machine. I'll pop one in there, but I don't think that's actually... Is that a thing? I don't know. Is there any other machines that we can get that can make us some money? Ooh, decorative bush. Is that outdoors? Indoors? A decorative tree. A decorative statue. Whoa, these are expensive. I'm never going to do that. Drinks. Oh, this is. Oh, hang on. Drink machine is never going to work because it needs to go into a cafe or something, like. A dumpster and all kinds of things. A plant. Bathrooms, trees. This is like an... Oh, that's outdoors. Outdoor trees, indoor trees. A decorative tree. Let's pop a decorative tree over there, see if we can't get that sorted a little. People are getting through. That's going to go quite quickly. Nice. People are liking it. Guys, the pricing is not that sensitive. Not that sensitive at all. Look at the airline interest. As long as you keep this airport looking nice and this keeps going up, I think that interest is going to be fine. So what I should be doing is pumping that prices up a hell of a lot more, I think. Nice. Nice. How's this going? We're getting everybody through security quite quickly. I think I really do need the 2 security. There's not a long queuing happening, but as soon as these planes get a little bit fuller, we will certainly have some issues. Okay, making some more money, I'm hoping. Yeah, it's way too cheap to be landing and operating at this airport for us to ever get our construction costs manageable. Yeah, the way these work, I mean, I've got a pretty full operation now. And to be honest, I might even be able to squeeze in some more. If we look at this, right, I might even be able to squeeze in some more. So can we pick up another morning flight, another 737 in the morning? Let's pick up that one. And since these are, so that's a pretty big one. So let me move that in there and sell kind of there at the same time. And then these are Embraers, right? So that's small. Oh, Embraer is a little bit bigger. What I'll do is I'll pop the Embraer a little bit out there, and then what we'll do is we'll squeeze. We cannot. We'll need to squeeze it like that. If we do a 19 and a, we just need to make sure that we only do a 19 with it. So let's squeeze, see if we can't get another Embraer or something in here. What is that? What is this kind of flight? I have no idea what the size of that flight is. I have no idea what that aircraft type is. Oh, I can have a look here. It's this one, right? A Bombardier Dash 8. Yeah, that's fine. Let's accept that one. And what we'll do is we'll squeeze it in here, right? There we go. So tomorrow, the morning is going to be very busy. And I'm kind of wondering whether I shouldn't be doing something with my queuing over here. But I think we're now starting to see some stuff happening. So that's in time, well in time, all are well in time. Ooh, this one was on the dot departing time. So there might have been a bit of an issue there. And then this one, 92 passengers, well on time. Excellent. So that's the end of the day, right? Let's have a look. How did we do? We actually made money. 16,000 for today. Where is the terminal fees? It's a big number. Runway fees is a big number. Retail, of course not, materials and things like that. Okay, excellent, excellent. So we've got a lot more coming in tomorrow. We haven't lost airline interest at all. We actually grew it a little bit by making our terminal look nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into our operations and increase our pricing yet again. Shall we do, yeah, let's do something like that. See how we do tomorrow. So now we're actually starting to make money. And I am liking it. I am really liking it. So let's speed this up so we get to tomorrow. The schedule tomorrow is pretty tight. We can probably squeeze in a few more flights in there as well, but that means this is just meaning that this is tight. So I just want to make sure. Oof, that is pretty bad. 90 and 19, 140 and 50. I should probably this one over there, and this 19 I'm gonna go in there. Yeah, that's gonna be better, just to make sure we don't have them all at the same time. Excellent. Lots of staff hanging around over here. Oh, what I wanted to do before we get too crazy with this, I think we need to sort out our queuing a little bit more. So if I look at the building, what's going on? No, I clicked on something. Okay, so if I go to queuing, grab the queuing and expand the queuing. So I want to do that, right? So that gives me a little bit of an expanded queue over there, and I'm hoping that works a little bit. On this one, I want to do a similar thing like this, and then I want to switch these two over. Okay, so let's see how that works. So if we say assign to, so that's I want to go that first class, and this one is coach. Yep. This one is the other way around. So there's a longer queue for coach, and first class is a small short queue there. Hopefully that does a little bit better. I'm also thinking we might need a few more spots to actually sit down. So what I'll do is I'll try and squeeze in a little bit more, say like that. But that is really starting to push the limits of what we can actually achieve. What we could do is actually go to objects, the seating. Is there a smaller seating that we could maybe we could do a smaller seating in, I don't know, that let's do a little bit like that. See, get some more seating. Let's just get some more seating, see how that works. This should be fine. Out here maybe a little bit more seating. I don't think this thing works at all, so let's dismantle that. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab another ticketing machine. So let's grab one more ticketing machine and pop that in there, just to get things smoothed out a little. But yeah, so are we then losing money during the night? We are losing money during the night. Well, we've purchased a few things, so we might be able to get clear through the night, but that's about it, I think, that we can do. We speed this up so we start seeing some flights come in. Yeah, so this airport, I think, is is reaching that point where it's very, very efficient. Well, I'm hoping it's very efficient. And and that we only then we'll then need to start to get to a point where we can actually expand. Is there any research that we need to do? Have a look at what we have at research. Just before that, let's have a look at the operation. This is a small amount of people making their way through here. Lots of people using that machine, getting through ticketing, getting through security, sitting on our benches waiting for their planes to come in, using the food vending machines. Excellent, hanging around. Okay, now we're going to start filling up this terminal a little bit if we don't get these guys in and out and through it quickly. Okay, get those guys out. Okay, new guys boarded, new stuff in there, get out of the way. Yeah, the longer queues is helping a little bit, I think. Ooh, what's happening over here? Why am you making use of this queue only? I don't like that. Are we going to start seeing some problems over here because you're only using the one? I'm hoping we can get everybody boarded. 93 passengers through here. Yeah, it's becoming a little bit of a problem, I think. Oof, we didn't board everyone. Just didn't make it. It's a problem with our security operation here. People are queuing in the wrong queues, it seems. Okay, that's the Bombardier, the Dash 8. Like how many people? 28 people for this one. Yeah, and this one 46. So yeah, it's a bit more manageable. And these guys, I'm hoping these guys are actually queuing up for flights that's still to come. Yeah, I think so. So that guy actually left without all of his passengers. We need to get the guys through security much quicker. Okay, so what's happened over here? Just pause, just have a look. So we left without one passenger. Here we left with too few. And what were we saying? Ooh, departed late. Interesting. Departed just about when it should have departed, so that is pretty bad. These guys arrived late. This guy arrived early. Okay, that's fine, but I think we're gonna struggle a little bit getting our people through security is starting to become a problem, and I thought we had that pretty well covered. I was hoping, at least. So that flight has just departed. Is it late? No. Is this one going to be late? No, not yet. That departed exactly on time with one guest not on it. This is a problem. Our queuing systems is a little bit problematic. I might have to rejig this a little bit. And I'm guessing that one is leaving and someone is missed. Well, if it's just the one, not the end of the world, but we're struggling to get people through security. Yeah, so this operation is pretty much stressed as it stands. You need to leave at 5, so you're not going to get everybody on there. One per passenger, probably. That's going to leave. Oh, it's actually departed already. Are you going to get everybody on there? You need to depart by 6. This is going to be crazy. Everybody. Oh, just a little bit late. Excellent. So that's the day, right? Have a pause. Have a look. We made 36,000 today. So I think that's a pretty good a pretty good financial operation as it stands. We're not losing that much. We need to see actually how it goes through the if we look at say what was day 7 yesterday, in the end we only made a smidgen of money. We still have no problem with airline interest, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just move these up quite substantially, say 1.8 and say like 65 per passenger. Save that, see if that does anything. If we can still attract flights, we should be pricing more appropriately. Excellent. So I think that is where I'm going to put a cut in this episode, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying trying to balance the P&L and getting everything running, hopefully in an attempt to get some money in here so that we can actually start expanding, because yeah, we need a hell of a lot more money if we want to do that. We need to be very much more profitable, so I'm hoping we'll get there. I also want to rejig this. There's a few more minutes. Let me quickly rejig this, so let's pause that. Let's pause that and let's get rid of these queues. So go to queuing, let's shrink these queues, shrink and remove it. Thank you. Same thing over here, and remove it. Okay, now so what are we going to do is we are going to say, so how many spaces do we have? 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So that's going to always not be quite right. So but what I can do is I can start this one here, yeah, run it like this and do that, and I'll start this one in here, and I'll do that, and hopefully they're far enough apart so that that kind of gives us a little bit of a better indication of the queuing. I think that'll work a little bit better. I'm hoping. I can only hope. So let's make sure that we assign this one here and we assign that one there. So this one's assigned there and that one's assigned there, so that should be pretty good. I'm hoping that improves that operation. And you know what? I'm wondering, can we assign? We can. We can indeed assign. I'm wondering if we shouldn't rejig this as well. So let's do that while we're at it. Let's grab this. Let's remove all of these queues. Yeah, remove all of these queues. And then what I want to do is let's expand the queue to something like so let's do that, right? There we go. So that's the queue there. The next queue that I'm going to do is just this one. That's going to be like the first class queue. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty good. So now if we go here and we say assign it here, and that is not the first class queue, and yeah, that's it. And this one we assign to here, okay, and that one we assign to there, and that is not the coach queue. And I'm hoping that that kind of sort things out a little bit for us. We're still getting everybody through this because we just don't have enough room to add another first class section through there, and we need the crews through there too. Okay, well that looks pretty good. So I've rejigged the queuing a little bit in an attempt to get this thing to work a little bit better. I'm hoping that'll do the trick. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. If you've liked this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you've got some questions, comments, and so on, leave them down below. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.